Hello dear children, let's see a few more things in the topic algebraic identities. We have seen a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a plus b multiplied by a minus b. And you might have noticed that whatever things we have done, it was for the binomials, the squares of the binomials. Now let's see the expansion of the square of a trinomial. How we can expand the trinomial. So let's take a plus b plus c whole square. Let's take a plus b plus c whole square. Now how shall we do this expansion? Let's see it arithmetically. Suppose we take b plus c as x, it becomes a plus x whole square. Now children, you know what is a plus x whole square? It is nothing but a square plus x square plus 2ax, isn't it? Now in the place of x, we shall put b plus c. Now see, a square plus b plus c whole square plus 2a into b plus c. Now see what we are getting, a square plus, now see this b plus c, what b plus c whole square. Again this will become b square plus c square plus 2bc. And now let's see this part. 2a into b will give you 2ab and 2a into c will give you 2ac. Now see what you are getting, a square plus b square plus c square plus, if we put ab first, it will become 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So if we see like this, if we take a round like this and put a, b and c, so first a square plus then b square, then plus c square, then ab, then plus 2ab, then plus 2bc and then plus 2ca. This is how we can find out the expansion of the square of a trinomial. So a plus b plus c whole square is nothing but a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Now let's see how we can show this geometrically also. Let's find out the expansion of a plus b plus c whole square geometrically also. Suppose we have taken a square. Since we have to show a plus b plus c whole square, let's take the square again. Now let us suppose that this much part is a, this much part is b and this much part is c. In the same way here also let's make a bifurcation. Let's say this is a, this is b and this much is c. So wherever we have seen the bifurcation of A, B and C, let's completely make it separate using vertical and horizontal lines. Now see, I am drawing the lines. See. So C has been made separate. Now I am making B separate. Similarly, let's do it horizontally also. When you do these things horizontally and vertically, you will get how many places, children? How many boxes, children? You are getting nearly 9 boxes. See, you are getting 9 boxes. Now see, suppose if this is A, then you can say that this part is also A, this part is also A, and this part is also B. Now see, this part is B, that means this part is also B, this part is also B and this part is also B. And see, if this one is C, this is also C, this is also C, this is also C. If this one is C, this part is C, then this one is also C, this one is also C and this one is also C. In the same way, see, let's take A as black color. So this one is A, so this one is also A, this one is also A and this one is also A. Orange color for B. So see, if this is B, this is also B, this is also B, and this is also B. And pink for C. Now see, if we calculate the area separately for each of the rectangle formed here, what you will get? See, for the first rectangle, you see length A, breadth A. So area will be A square. For the second rectangle, length B, breadth A. So it is BA. For the third one, C into A. So CA. Now what about this? B into A. So this is BA. Okay. What about this? B into B. So B square. What about this? B into C. So BC. Now what about this? C into A. So CA. Now this C into B. So BC. And about this is C into C. So C square. Now see children what you are getting. A square plus BA plus CA plus BA plus B square plus BC plus CA plus BC plus C square. Now you take it in a different way. Now see, I am trying to make you understand BA plus BA you are getting here. Okay. Now this is B square. Now A square, then B square and C square. Okay. Now 2BA, and if you see this C, and this one is also C. So 2CA, and again if you look here BC and BC, so 2BC. So children, we are again back at A square plus B square plus C square plus 2BC plus 2CA plus 2AB. 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA. A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA. Let us learn how to apply the formula we have just learned, the expansion of the square of a trinomial. What we have learned? We have learned A plus B plus C whole square is equal to, we have come to know that A plus B plus C whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA. Now, how we are going to apply this formula when we have got questions like this? See, in the first question, it is 3x plus 2y plus 7 is equal to 3x plus 2y plus 7 whole square. Here you have to expand this one. In the second question, you have minus in the second term. In the third question, you have minus in the second and minus in the third term. And in your fourth question, you have minus in the first term and minus in the third term. Now let's try to understand how we can solve these sums also using the only formula we know, A plus B plus C whole square. That means the formula we have learned is only for the questions which are like this. First question. Okay, we have learned. See, for the first question, we can simply, how you can do the first question. Let's do the first question and then we shall speak about it. Now, let's see how you can do the first question. See, 3x plus 2y plus 7 whole square. Now, what you are getting? A square. 3x is your A. Okay, let's put it here. This is your A, this is your B, and this is your C. Now, how you will do? This will give you 3x whole square, that is A square, plus 2y whole square, that is your B square, plus 7 whole square, that is your C square, plus 2 into 3x into 2y, that is your 2ab, plus 2 into 2y into 7, that is your 2bc, plus 2 into 7 into 3x, that is your 2ca. Now see simply what you are getting. This will become 9x square, plus this will become 4y square, plus this will be 49, 7 sevens are 49, plus now see 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 2 is 12, 12xy. Now see 2 into 2, 4 into 7, 28 y, plus now see 2 sevens are 14, 3s are 42x. Now this is how you can expand using the formula A plus B plus C whole square. Now you have got all the positive signs. In the first term also positive, second term positive, third term positive, and the identity you have just learned, the expansion you have just learned was also positive. Now using this particular formula, how you can solve the questions in which you have negative signs also. Let's see. Children, you shall adapt only one small method which will help you to solve the question, which I have told you in the beginning itself. Make a round. Make a round. Now I am doing the second question. Your first term is x. Write down x. Okay. Your second term is minus 2y. Write down minus 2y. And your third term is 3z. Okay. Now see, first term square. Now how will you do this square work? See, you have to expand x minus 2y plus 3z, isn't it? You have to find x minus 2y plus 3z whole square. Now simply first term square, x square. Now move from here, second plus second term square minus 2y whole square plus. Now next is you move to the third term, plus 3z whole square. See, a square plus b square plus c square. Okay. Now plus 2 into, now see ab. A into B. So 2 into x into 2, x into minus 2y. Okay. Now from here you come here. Into 2 into minus 2y into 3z. Okay. Then plus 2 into 3z into x. 2 into 3z into x. Now see, simply what you can do is you can simplify and get the answer. See how you can get the answer. First term square is x square plus, now see, minus 2y into minus 2y means 4y square plus 3z into 3z means 9z square plus, now see, 2x into minus 2y. It is giving you minus 4xy because plus and minus will make it minus. So just take out this and put minus. So it will become minus 4xy. Then see, here you have plus, not into. This is plus. Okay. Plus 2 into minus 2 into 3. 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 into 3 is minus 12. So again you will not get plus here. That will become minus. So minus 12 y into z. Yz plus 2 into 3 is 6 zx. Now how simple it is. It can be done very easily if you are able to put the circle. Now when you put the circle, first term square plus second term square plus third term square. Then 2 into first term into second term. Then plus 2 into second term into third term plus 2 into third term into first term. Now children, let us see question number 3. 3a minus 5b minus 7c whole square. Okay, suppose we make the circle here. 3a minus 5b and minus 7c. Okay, now how we shall do? First term whole square. So 3a into 3a, 9a square plus second term whole square, minus 5b into minus 5b. Minus 5 into minus 5 is plus 25, so 25b square. Okay, plus third term whole square, minus 7c into minus 7c, 49c square, plus 2 into first term into second term, that is 3a into minus 5b, 3a into minus 5b. So minus 5 into 3 is minus 15ab. Okay, plus 2 into second term into third term, minus 5 into minus 7, minus 5 into minus 7 plus 35. So 35 BC. Okay, plus now third term into first term, minus 7 C into 3A, minus 2 into minus 7 into minus 7C into 3A. So minus 7 into 3 is minus 21 and AC. So minus 21 AC. Now see how you can expand. 9a square plus 25b square plus 49c square Plus minus will give you minus 2 15 are 30. So minus 30AB. This is A. Minus 30AB plus 2 into 35 BC. So 70 BC plus minus will give you minus 42 AC. So simply write down 9A square plus 25B square plus 49C square minus 30AB plus 70 BC minus 42 AC. So this is how you can do it very easily. Now let us see the last question. That is, you have negative the first and in the third term. Simply you have to follow the system that is just discussed and you can come at the answer very easily. Let's see. Our fourth question is minus A plus 6B minus 2C whole square. Okay. Now let us see how we can do. First, let us put a circle. So minus A, 6B minus 2C. Okay. Now first term whole square. So first term whole square is minus A into minus A. So that will become A square. Plus second term whole square. 6B into 6B. 36B square. Okay. Then plus third term whole square. Minus 2C into minus 2C. So 4C square. Then plus 2 into first term into second term. Minus A into 6B. So that will become minus 6AB. Okay. Plus 2 into second term into third term. Second term into third term. So second term is 6B into minus 2C. So 6 into minus 2 is minus 12. BC plus 2 into the third term into first term. Third term is minus 2C into minus A. So 2C into A, that is 2AC, because minus and minus will give you plus. So I am not writing here. So this is how you can complete the sequence. And now just see. A square plus this is 36B square. So 36B square plus 4C square. Okay. Now plus 2 into minus 6. So that will become minus 12. So minus 12AB. 2 into minus 12. So minus 24 BC plus 2 into 2AC plus 4AC. So this is the final answer. This way you can solve any of the question if you just know the formula A plus B plus C whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA. Okay.